Like, what trends do you see in the new millennial workforce?
Mhm.
What do you see that they're doing well, and what do you see that they're doing poorly?
Well, it's an interesting question, and there are some very, very talented people out there in the millennial workforce, and I think, and I'll stereotype them a little bit in the sense of, yeah, I think there's a sense of entitlement there, but with every pro or with every con, there's also a pro, and that means that some of these folks are very much in tune with a self awareness of the things that they want out of life. My In retrospect, I look back at when I was their age, and I wasn't nearly as self-aware as some of the millennials are. So they know what they want. Maybe today it's not money. I would rather spend time with my dog. Okay, cool, but you at least know that. And I think they've broken the barriers of saying, I can choose what I want as a millennial. The downside to that is, and I think maybe it's the entitlement or some of the other things, is they don't necessarily want to listen to experience, and they don't know, they think they know it, and okay, that's great. I probably thought the same thing too when I was a younger, but to that extent, why I still think I know everything right now. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
but the challenge with some of the millennials is keeping them engaged because they have such a short attention span.
Mm.
And keeping that, and then that is something that we also have to look at when we're programming a television station. Of you sitting looking at the programming to say, okay, yeah, how am I going to capture some of these folks who they're not interested in watching the same programs that their parents watched. At the same time, they're also not watching it on a big screen. They're watching it on a camera, or I mean, on a cell phone.
Yeah.
So, I mean, at the end of the day, you got to think about them from a lot of different perspectives and try to understand what it is that they're interested in, and kind of have to engage them on that level. And that's not a bad thing, but it's also very challenging